There.
Oh, the pilgrim has returned. I hope not empty-handed.
I found the Lazarus.
I'll be damned. I was right that you could open doors we couldn't. Where's the fucker who had him?
In Meatpacking Square.
You didn't let him go, did you? That could have been the murderer.
A girl had him. She's 10 or something. She didn't kill him. Just looted the corpse.
Stop. We'll get back to this later. Leave us.
I did what you wanted. It's your turn. Get me to the center.
Opening the tunnel to the central loop is beyond my pay grade, Pilgrim. Command wants me to find the killer.
Ader, you promised!
Cool down, Pilgrim. I keep my promises. First, take this. Token of gratitude.
Ader, I have to get to the center. Get it?
You're looking for someone, right? I want to go to the central loop too. My wife and kids are there, and I can't protect them when I'm stuck here. The tunnel will open when I find the killer. Is that clear? You can help me, or you can wait until I find him myself. I see traces of blood on the Lazarus's blades. Lucas managed to wound his killer before he died. Bastard's got to have a nasty gash. If you find him, you'll not only help me, you'll be helping yourself.
Okay. Do you have any suspects?
The commander was murdered in the bazaar. There had to be someone from there.
I'll try to find Lucas's killer.
Splendid. That's your ticket to the center. Head back to the bazaar.
Is there anything else I should know before I go?
Yes, as a matter of fact. But this is totally hush-hush. Word of this cannot get out.
Sounds serious.
Whoever killed Lucas took a little trophy. Carved his tattoo right out of his bloody arm.
They cut into his corpse? That is seriously fucked up.
Yeah, seriously. Men found out Lucas was desecrated like that, they'd lose their shit. And it would be total war. I'm telling you this because if you find that little trophy, then you found the sick fuck who killed Lucas.
Got it. I'll head out right now.
Still alive?
Worried about me, are you?
Of course. I have high hopes for you, Aiden. Meet me outside.
I haven't seen Juan that different.
He wants to be in charge, but there ain't no path to the top for that guy. No way.
Ada wants me to find Lucas's murderer. Only then will he help me get to the center.
Not doing his dirty work. Well, that's no surprise.
He told me to start with the bazaar.
Figures. PK and the Bazaar really hate each other. Only two people matter at the Bazaar. One is that overblown preacher, Carl.
I know that. Who else is there?
Sophie, his right hand. She has a way with the Bazaar's more rebellious souls. Helps him keep control. And there's also Dodger, a local gangster. He knows what's going on, and about the bandits led by Joe. But they're afraid of the PK.
Okay, I'll talk to Sophie and you look into Carl, unless you prefer the girl.
Sophie? She's not really my type, you know? And headstrong. You'll see.
I wish Bazaar folks would talk to us more. This feud is silly.
Killed by anyone from the Bazaar.
Who else would want him dead?
Fuck knows. Lucas was a real hard ass. Didn't take shit from anyone.
Guy like that is bound to have enemies all over.
I liked Lucas's leadership still.
Let me tell you one thing. If Ader doesn't find Lucas's murderer, Jack Matt will personally hang him by his balls on a branch.
Well, Ada sure gained a lot from the commander's death.
What are you trying to say?
Nah, nothing. Only that it was because of Lucas's death that Ada was promoted to commander.
You suspect Ada is involved in Lucas's murder?
I suspect that if you eavesdrop, you'll get yourself hurt. Or worse.
All those years and nobody told him that he sang like a dying swan.
You got the balls to tell your boss his voice sucks? They ain't no good for us.
Juan's a poser.
Imagine Matt and Juan standing next to each other. Side
Damn
by side.
moron, the heck you doing outside at night? Get back inside the terminal, quick!
Fuck, that's not what I meant. Matt's a military genius.
Hey, who the fuck are you?
Easy, Chief. He ain't PK.
How do you know? They're creeping around here all the time.
He's that outsider, the Pilgrim.
What? He's from outside the walls. Well, fuck me. I don't know what brings you here, but watch your back, Pilgrim. And stay away from the PKs. They ain't no one's friends.
This time with a biomarker.
Carl said if you show up to bring you round so he can introduce himself.
What a nice change from wanting to hang me.
And remember, humanity created a civilization that turned out to be a colossus on clay legs. We cannot make the same mistakes.
He didn't want to, he had to. You were a threat to everyone.
Of course.
Do not listen to the ideologies preached by fools calling for reconstruction. There will be no rebuilding. Who would have thought? A pilgrim in the bazaar. Welcome.
Yeah, I'm still alive, despite your best efforts.
It's clear to me you're holding a grudge. But if you were in my shoes, you would understand. We are responsible for the safety of our community. And we treat this seriously. That's why we did what we did. I hope you can forgive us. So, pray tell, what's it like in the outside world these days?
Is gossip all you want from me, Carl?
No. But you came from outside, and you're walking around my flock. So, to set things straight, I need to know if you're a sheep or a wolf. What are you then?
A sheep. I'm no threat to you.
That's exactly what a wolf would say.
You know what? I think it's time I set things straight, too. I'm looking for Sophie.
Are you? And why, pray tell?
Got a package for her.
No, you don't.
Excuse me?
Sophie knows no one outside of Villador. She was born and raised here. That's probably why she cares about this place so much.
She's of great help to me. So, unless it's a package from across the street, I'll have to call your bluff.
Who says I'm bluffing?
I do. I could tell a mile away. But all right, I'll tell you where she is. And you know why?
Why?
Because whatever it is you want, even if your intentions are hostile, she'll handle you. We will handle you. Just as we handled you before, Pilgrim. Go that way. You'll see a giant of a man. That's Herman, Sophie's bodyguard. She won't be far.
Thanks. Wasn't that hard, was it?
Don't lie to me again, Pilgrim. After all, I'm not lying to you, am I? Just want you to return the courtesy.
Someone's been stealing our water, and nobody's doing anything about it. Such a shame.
Sophie, can we talk?
Don't hurt him, Herman. Let him talk.
My name's...
Aiden. You're that pilgrim that came to town recently.
You're sure well informed.
Don't have much of a choice. I'm in charge of safety here. Besides, yesterday you made quite an entrance.
I'm looking for a job. Would you happen to know of any?
Looking for a job? I only work with people I trust. You came from outside. They wanted to hang you. Nobody says anything good about you, Pilgrim. Do you want me to trust you? Talk to the people at the bazaar. See if you can gain their trust. If so, then it might persuade me to change my mind.
Sometimes I wake up at night and forget the fall even happened. That's about the only time I smile. Then I see the goddamn UV lights.
Where have you been all day?
I was cleaning out this one place.
When one of us is killed, they barely notice. But when the commander is killed, they turn the place upside down.
I'm not an opera fan, but I do appreciate some classy carnage.
Pilgrim, heard you were the curious type. Explore streets and building interiors if
Looking
you
for
want
a
to
thrill,
learn the
aren't
history
ya?
of this city.
Better keep a close eye on your biomarker if you're on a night run.
Pilgrim, how's New Paris holding up?
Just because you got a jersey in your shoes doesn't mean
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Looking for work? 5 years of learning and all for nothing.
Yeah, right.
Here.
I don't know how to thank you. One more thing. Could you help me set up my show? My installation's right outside the main entrance. Turn it on, please. I'll go get Alberto. Wait till he sees it. Meet me by the goat pen then, near the wall.
Did you hear? They're having a tournament at Carnage Hall.
Aiden. Find shelter.
Found some powdered milk in the old school, hidden behind this collapsed metal.
Wait, so then, if you're not selling water, how'd someone get a hold of one of your bottles?
Knowing that shithead Luke, he probably stole it. That would be like him. Even if he did, my water's pure as melted snowflakes.
You sure? How do you store it?
I buy bottled.
There's no way it could become contaminated.
Not a chance. My supplier, Marco, always has clean water.
So, maybe it's revenge.
For what? Everyone loves me. Never had an enemy in my life. Wait a second. Wait. Shit. Except maybe Marco. That bastard. Come to think of it, he's got an axe to grind for me. It was a long time ago. Never mind. Listen. He lives above an old shop on the west end of Villador, on Houndfield Lane. I traded him a few kilos of my finest flour for the water. Prove he poisoned it, and half my flour is yours. Can you do that for me?
I guess I could check it out.
And there's one more thing. I'm a little embarrassed. Hans might also have a bottle of this water.
I thought you weren't selling it.
I'm not, except, well, to Hans, and can you go warn him? He's also on Houndfield, a few buildings down.
Something's fishy about this, Julian. Look, you better be telling the truth, otherwise it'll be hard to help you.
My sister found some weird tapes inside an abandoned building.
Going to Sad Faces today?
Some kind of odd show.
There are reasons to go. He's developed this compound with mushrooms and the leaves of some weed. They say it fucks you up like in the old days.
Then I'll drop by.
I have everything you need. Thank you. And come again.
I wonder what the hell is going on in the Central Loop since PK's restricted access. Some say the renegades are about to attack.
Wonder who killed Lucas.
You ask me. PK themselves killed him.
What kind of bullshit's that? The grunts loved him.
He treated them like wet turds in the grass, and they stood at attention, saluting him with smiles on their faces. What kind of fucked up people do that?
The PKs aren't even spirit.
Get it off of me!
Damn soldiers took my brother's life during the March Massacre 12 years ago. I'm never trusting a uniform ever again.
Do I know you?
I heard that this time...
You look anxious.
Look, Urban, your nosy friend's back.
Found a job?
No luck yet.
It's not about luck, kid, but about character.
Like yours?
Ballsy. Okay, then. What does your hungry soul crave?
Someone like you must know a lot.
Out of modesty, I won't deny it.
And maybe a little bird told you what might have happened to Lucas?
You know, I heard a pilgrim has come to the city. Very nosy. Grills people about stuff. Gets in the way. Sounds a lot like you. It can't be a coincidence.
Sure it can.
I don't believe in them.
You know anything about Lucas or not?
Well, that kind of information is expensive. You can't afford it.
I could work for it. You got any work I could do?
Leave your CV with my secretary and we'll get back to you.
Come on, don't fuck with me. I'm serious.
You barge in here like you own the place. Takes coconut-sized balls. That's my kind of man. Or should I say, pilgrim. Okay. I might have a small errand for a tough guy like you. Take care of it, and we'll see whether you're worth knowing.
What do you need?
Minor thing. Need you to check in on a guy who's late delivering my order. Been incommunicado for a few days now. Might be trying to avoid me. He usually doesn't keep me waiting. No one does.
Who's the guy?
Hubert. Half-assed Hubie, we call him.
Met him. Lives up to his nickname.
Need you to find out what's up with him this time.
Okay. I'll come back after I've spoken to him.
He lives in the tallest building on the edge of Trinity Court, opposite the bazaar on Horseshoe. You can't miss it. But getting to him is another story.
I can handle it.
When you're there, give him the password Sayonara, so he knows I sent you.
Got it.
Just because you got holes in your shoes doesn't mean you're poor. If you got no one to lean on, that's when you know you hit rock bottom.
Hey, you. I'm Damien.
Aiden.
You're new here, right?
Does it make a difference?
I pride myself on knowing everyone in this dump, but I don't know you.
Maybe that's because I just got into the city.
For reals? Wow. Respect. I heard that outside the walls, it's a bloodbath.
What does this have to do with the job?
Nothing, my friend. Just sussing you out. And I like what I've sussed so far. But about the job. First and foremost, it'll require a certain amount of discretion on your part. You'll be doing business for my partners, and it's their business only. No one else's. Head on over to meet them in West Quarry End. They'll fill you in on the details.
Understood. I'll go report to them.
Don't keep them waiting. Don't look at me like that. I'm just giving you information. And just between us, you won't regret it.
I haven't seen my kids in months because of this ridiculous blockade.
Sometimes I wake up at night and forget the fall even happened. It's about the only time I smile.
else but here.
Then I sneak out in. A little space, please.
The bazaar is a comfortable place to shop, yes? You have come to my rescue, my friend. Good sir, I was looking for one of those. you appear to have found what you want. It was a great pleasure doing business with you.
Nothing changes in this world. Some people are on top, and others are at the bottom. Getting rained on to boot.
The customer is king.
Do I know you?
Seriously, there's no time for delay.
Aiden, find shelter. You gotta get drenched in it.
Don't think so much. Just talk to the Bulgarian. He's got Parkinson, but he's doing anything about it. Such a shame.
He'll sell to you if you can afford his jacked up prices.
You come over to see us next week.
If you promise Karen won't pull out the family album.
I can't promise that.
I'll come.
I miss her.
And when do you get married?
Never.
And that's your final answer.
Let's not talk about this.
You know, sometimes I wonder what we did wrong. Surely God is punishing us for
Haven't seen
something.
my kids in months because of this ridiculous blockade at the center.
The windmills. Turn them on if you get a chance. They power the UV spots for everyone at night.
Hey, I heard Carl talking about water restrictions last night. Know anything about it, Aiden?
I wonder what the hell is going on in the central loop since PK.
Don't look at me like that. I'm just giving you information. And just between us.
Civilization's but a whim of circumstance. Always knew it. You know how I cope with all of this? I have a secret garden up on the rooftops where I grow poppies.
Apparently,
They're beautiful.
you can't go through the tunnel either. Ader's keeping us prisoners in our own home.
Don't look at me like that. I'm just giving you information. And just
You
between
got
us.
holes in your shoes doesn't mean you're poor. If you got no one to lean on, that's when you know you hit
Hey
rock
there.
bottom.
Take your pick, son. I look forward to next time.
Sometimes I venture out at street level, just to look at the shops and signs from before the fall. Don't know why, but they fascinate me.
Watch out for specials out there. The chemicals turn some zombies into monsters straight from hell.
You'll see it as awesome as Ogre in the tournaments.
The first tournament in 3 years. They'll attract the toughest.
Don't look at me like that. I'm just giving you information. And just between us.
We citizens have seen it all. Why don't you move along, Pilgrim?
Sometimes if I stay out around too long, I get the feeling
How
there's
may
no
I
one left in the
satisfy
city.
that glint in your eye?
Horrible fear overwhelms me.
Visit next time you're in the bazaar, my friend.
Psst, you. Got water for sale? I'll pay half a crystal per gallon.
So that's the pilgrim. Don't look like much of a sinner.
Hey, kid. You know some old world folks recorded audio time capsules when they realized the shit was gonna hit the fan? Gotta look inside buildings to find them, though.
It's getting closer and closer.
Watch out for specials out there. The chemicals turn some zombies into monsters.
Can I help you?
Hopefully. I'm looking for work.
I'm sorry, harvest's already in, all milled and ready to go.
I see. Thanks anyway.
Wait. Take this. A little sweetness for the sourpuss.
Mum, don't you know who that is? He's a pilgrim.
He's no criminal, Benny. Look at him. In his eyes. Do you see what I see? We must judge people with our own hearts and eyes, and not based on rumor or innuendo.
Thanks.
Sometimes I wake up at night and forget the fall even happened. That's about the only time I smile. And then I see goddamn UV lights.
You know the city was a fishing village centuries ago? God, I would kill for sushi.
Haven't seen my kids in months because of this ridiculous blockade at the center.
I wish someone would deal with the assholes that hijacked our water.
Stumbled upon a memorial at the intersection of Howell Avenue and Mill Street.
All you need, right here.
Stay safe out there.
Hey, Pilgrim. They say the Outlands are infested with alpha zombies. That true?
Don't look at me like that. I'm just giving you information. And just between us, you won't regret it.
Hey, the tournament is back.
Just because you got holes in your shoes doesn't mean you're poor. If you got no one to lean on, that's when you know you hit rock
It's all
bottom.
posted near Baptistry on King William Road.
Old Hank was mugged for a bottle of water yesterday. Things are getting out of control.
I guess you need someone to play with.
She's growing up. Needs some company.
You know, I've been thinking about moving.
Isn't that Grandma's place?
The electricity's starting to conk out.
You will not find
It's not worth the risk.
Don't stay out too late.
I ain't leaving the bazaar today. The wind's blowing from the east. That's a bad omen. Hey,
I heard Carl talking about water restrictions last night. Know anything about it, Aiden?
Don't look at me like that. I'm just giving you information. And just between us,
We should be getting ready for winter.
You know, sometimes I wonder what we did wrong. Surely God is punishing us for something.
Goddamn PKs. Blocking the way to the central loop.
Bet you wonder where all the guns went, right? The army season after the events of March 2020.
I heard Carl talking about water restrictions last night. Know anything about it, Aiden?
I wonder what the hell is going on in the central loop since PK's restricted access. Some say the renegades are about to
Help
attack.
you with something?
Nuts are almost depleted. Got a bad season coming.
seriously, there's no time for delay.
Been 11 years since the chemical bombings almost killed everyone in the city. I swear to God, it's the first thing I think of every morning when I wake up.
Pilgrim, is it worth taking a chance just to get out of this shithole?
I never believed the Night Runners were real. Just fairy tales, if you ask me.
Aiden, know anything about this Night Runner thing?
Man, I'm so thirsty.
Did you know that this city nearly burned to the ground in 1772? They rebuilt it though. Well, not that it lasted very long.
When I die, I want to be burned to ash and scattered on the street with the rest of my family.
Watch out for specials out there. The chemicals turn tomatoes into
I'm dreaming of an orchard.
Really?
I'd like to eat a pear straight from the tree.
I don't believe it.
Everyone knows you only raise chickens because Carl has them too.
So, how am I doing for something? Not too bad.
You tell me.
Listen, you're
Gotta
very
get us a
nice
finisher
and all,
tomorrow.
but
Someone's got to. around the bazaar at dawn.
When the commander was killed, this place looked like that.
Well, what can I say? I'm not at all surprised. Enough already. This isn't going to happen. I get it. Sorry.
Kid?
I ain't leaving the bazaar today. The wind is blowing from the east. That's a bad omen. You're still here.
5 years ago, everything would have been simpler.
Why'd you say that? Hear that?
Why you small thought
I
about it?
worried less back then. Do you want to dig in the dirt for the rest of your life? Is the dark zone necessary?
Don't look at me like that. I'm just giving you information. And just between us, you won't regret it.
I've never seen someone dodge a job so badly in my life. I thought I could trust them. Can you hear yourself at all?
My wife was.
Then why did you do it yourself?
What am I gonna tell my mother now? Why not? Anyone can piss anyone else off, you know.
I'm going!
Nah, he just ditched you. He's an asshole like that.
Is everything all right? I can hear you a mile away.
None of your business!
Sorry about her.
Save your sorry for Theodore. You better find him right now or else.
Monica, maybe this is for the better.
You don't get to tell me what's better. But I'm telling you, you better get Theodore out of there.
Come on. Do you really want that?
You think life is hell on earth now? You wait and see how I make you feel if Theodore comes to any harm.
Who's Theodore?
Theodore is the most brutal motherfucker in the bazaar. Should be in a PK prison.
Fuck you, Will. He's my boyfriend, not yours.
So then, what happened that might be better this way?
Yeah, tell him, Will.
I couldn't watch. This brute hooking up with my sister and...
Will lured Theodore in a dark zone. And now he'll fucking go and get him out.
Monica, wait. You're a pilgrim, right? That place is soaked with chemicals. Hell, Theodore's probably dead already. You want me dead too? Even if I manage to find him, the asshole will just kill me. Pilgrim, would you get that jerk out of there, please?
Yeah, but you just said if he makes it out, he'll kill you.
I have no choice.
Look, there's more. I'm pregnant. I found out this morning. Theo doesn't know yet.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
always complain. We're alive, and that's what counts. Hey, back off.
This city's going to the dock. I'm leaving, man. I'm not made for this.
Inhibitor container nearby.